Welcome back. Well, it's time for what we have really been waiting for, our bulletin board material. It's time to get to our power rankings. For Trey to tell you his, and then for me to educate you on how we messed up. Trey, take it away.
Yeah, right, Spencer. Just over halfway through the regular season now, some pretty big movement on these lists. Considering how many games were lost this week due to the weather, let's jump into this week's power rankings. In Delaware, Dover comes in at 1 after that big win over Milford you saw. The Senators have some chicken noodle soup this coming week, so expect them to remain at the top. At 2, Smyrna is going to jump over Cape. The Vikings did beat the Eagles, but Cape is just one game above 500 right now at 7-6. I can't reward that, especially when Smyrna is sitting at 10-2. Woodbridge is going to jump Milford this weekend. Their big game is Friday in Milford as those two teams battle it out for the Henlope and South lead. Over in Maryland, Pocomoke is going to remain my number 1. Decatur will come in at 2. I do not have to tell you how big that rematch in Berlin will be on Tuesday. You might want to leave your house right now to get there on time. Parkside is going to jump to 3. They jumped Queen Anne's after their loss. Cambridge also jumps Alliance. They are now my best ranked team in the Bayside North. What's some key games coming up? Spencer?
Hey, you are not kidding about some big games. Well, I'm going to start in Maryland. I got Pocomoke at 1, Decatur at 2, and like you said, those two square off on Tuesday. We'll be going live in our newscast from that game. Also, I got Queen Anne's at 3, Parkside at 4, Cambridge at 5. Oh, yeah, Queen Anne's, well, they're playing Cambridge this week as well. That's going to be an absolute battle. Over in Delaware, I have Dover still at 1. I can't believe you got Smyrna that high right now, by the way. They need to definitely drop down your list. I got Cape at 2, Milford at 3, Woodbridge at 4. Oh, by the way, we got Milford and Woodbridge playing this Friday at home. The top two teams in the South right there. And then I got Smyrna sliding in at 5. It's going to definitely see a lot of movement. This is going to be the biggest movement week I think you're going to see the entire week as we really get to know these teams, and I cannot wait for that to happen. But let's go ahead and talk a little college hoops. The SU men's team, well, they were at home on Wednesday looking for a pretty big conference win when they had a showdown with Marymount. And, well, this is exactly the way you want to start out the game. First possession, and Justin Whitmer gets open off a screen. I don't know how he gets open off a screen because he's the best shooter in the conference and buries a 3-ball, but back come the Saints. Pat Dumais is down on the block, gets a little step through the jump hook, drops in for 2 points. The Seagulls still shooting hot from the outside, though. Whitmer finds Justin May, and he's going to go ahead and rock the suburbs from the left wing. A couple possessions after that. This time it's Kyle Savercool. If your last name is Savercool and you play basketball, you have got to be good, and this man is. He drills a triple right there. The Saints, though, would be winning for most of the game. The nice backdoor cut here by Danny Ferry as he gets the lay-in. But the Gulls would eventually go on a run, as you expect they might. The steal right here by May, he gets the finger roll at the other end, and, well, his team would go on to get the come-from-behind win, 72-65 the final. And UMES was taking on Bethune-Cookman today. Early on the screen on the wing for Thomas Rivera. He goes around it and drills the long ball to get the scoring started, but back come the Wildcats showing off the range. Jordan Potts, my man, can shoot the pill. Drills the 3-ball right there, and then check this out. Shakes his defender, finds Mario Moody from straight away. He tees it up, and that's good, as they would have a 1-point lead at the break. The home team would go on a run in the second half. Dominique Elliott showing that he could pass the rock, finds Derek O'Peck for the lay, and then those two hook up one more time. 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists for Dom in this thing. The Hawks were up 3 with under 2 minutes to go before that happens. Potts gets the bounce. He had 5 long balls, and we are tied up, but they left too much time for this man. Devin Martin, spin cycle, floater, give me that. They're up 2 with just 30 seconds left, a chance to ice it at the line, but the free throw by Ahmad Frost is off the mark. The Wildcats would get the rebound. They bring it up. Potts launches it at the buzzer, a chance to win, and Martin goes ahead and tees off and sends that thing away as the Hawks, well, they're going to set everybody away with the win in that thing, 74-72 the final. That was an absolutely great game right there. All right, well, it's time for another quick commercial break, but coming up next, we're going to talk a little girls hoops action. Sussex Central is at home on Thursday, squaring off against St. Thomas, and more. We'll have your highlights.
This is Dustin Mills with James M. Bennett Basketball, and you are watching Delmarva Sports Insider.